Hello, my ever faithful, my ever wonderful sports lovers, football lovers here. My name is Cyril Aloysius, and I feel so excited to bring to you another interesting episode of Let's Talk Football here on TAF TV. Talking football with me today is someone who knows a thing or two about football, and though he's a Manchester United fan, I'm disappointed about that, but I'll just manage him and talk to him today on the show, even if I know we'll be quarreling most times on the show. His name is David. Yeah, people call him David, but I call him David. Okay,
it's
so
David,
how far?
It's David, I'm good, bro.
That's your business, though. That is your business. As for me, you are David.
David is local.
Okay, so today, David, calm down. I'm going to come for you, know what? Yeah. Today on the show, we'll be talking about Chelsea, talking about Manchester United. You know, few months ago, the Manchester United team that we are seeing now is not the Manchester United team that we knew or that we once knew back then, and it is so surprising. I'm so shocked. I'm still looking on in awe of the situation. I'm like, what's going on? This is not mine I used to know. Mine I used to give everybody, you know, Osho free before, you know, Maguire everybody. So today it's Manchester United for today, Chelsea and Arsenal. Okay.
Wow.
So,
Arsenal, my people.
Yeah. So we'll be starting first by looking at Chelsea. Okay. We want to know, where has it gone wrong for Chelsea after spending close to £600 million in the transfer market in January?
Yeah.
And up to now, just one win in the whole of this year, since start of this year. It's a surprising one, a bad surprise to start with, and I'm like, what is really going on? David, talk to me.
With Chelsea
what's
problem,
happened to Chelsea now?
Chelsea problem, we don't really understand whether it's from the player, the coach, or the the way me I say maybe na the board.
A lot of fans are saying it's from the coach.
No, it can't. The coach to follow, but what I'm seeing is from the board, they have problem. They should sit down, call them meetings, sit down, discuss, ask the player. You know, if you don't know, say whether one of them don't get issue with the player, understand, with the coach, they turn against the team. So Chelsea problem is too much. Do you know that since this, the last time Chelsea scored 2 goals was December 27. Since that time they have played almost 10 to 12 matches. They have not scored more than 2 goals per match. They have not scored more than 2 goals per match.
My darling club, Chelsea.
The last time they won was 2-0 that they won. Was it Bournemouth? Till now, Chelsea have not scored
2 goals in a
match. And they have played almost, in all competition, I thought they have played almost 10 to 11 matches.
That's a bad one. That's a very bad record.
With the money you spend to buy players.
In 16 games, you have just 2 wins in 16 games. Chelsea, what is going on? What is really going on?
Very, very bad. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a Manchester United fan, and I'm not supporting the fact that Chelsea is going down.
You know,
Chelsea is going down.
You know, David, personally, that's your opinion, but personally, as a Chelsea fan, I believe that the problem we are facing right now is a coaching problem. Yes, because all the players that were signed during the transfer windows, Potter is aware of them, and he allowed those transfers to go through, which means he approved of those transfers, which means the players are the players that he wanted. So how come you are not getting the results? Yes, I know a lot of you will pop up and say, "Oh, give him time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day." Oh, please. According to, one of the very best coaches in the world, if not the best currently, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho said something recently. He said, the moment you begin to get used to bad results, or because you played well, because I know that's the reigning thing now. When Chelsea loses, what you hear Potter say is, we played well, it was a disappointing result, but all the same, kudos to the boys, they played well. Mourinho said, once you begin to feel, as a big club, the moment you begin to feel comfortable with bad results, with losses, with from losing games, you're not comfortable. or because you performed well, I think from then you stop being a big club. Because as a big club, what makes you a big club is results.
Results, the results.
That is what makes you a big club. So
and the man is not even like, I don't know if he's not comfortable.
Potter is not Chelsea.
There was an interview
material.
I watched when they asked him, how did you feel about the current situation of Chelsea? And he now answered that the Chelsea is the most hardest job he has ever, you understand, in his life. So,
what do you expect? What do you expect when you take up somebody from Brighton, someone who has never won a single thing?
Coach.
And now some people will tell me, what trophy did Pep Guardiola win before he managed Barcelona? Forgetting that Pep Guardiola learnt under one of the very best coaches. Then, who did Potter learn under? Please. Who did Graham Potter learn under? All this, I don't know. I had a very good feeling about Potter when he first came in because of the exciting football that his Brighton side played. I won't lie. I will not lie. But then, you begin to look at results. And I'm like, okay, let me give this guy benefit of the doubt, okay? Because as at then, there were so much injuries in Chelsea team. So you cannot just... I mean, any coach would blunder there. You have over 11 players injured. So what do you want him to do? So I said, okay, let me not judge this guy so soon. Let me say, okay, I said, let's give him time.
Give him a time.
At least a transfer window. Let players come in. There was what we can do. Now, January window has come and gone. They brought in players, and not just players. They brought in quality players. Good quality players, and still the man is still struggling. That goes a long way to tell you how average he is. Even his body language, most of the times, it tells you that this guy is not Chelsea material. In the game against Dortmund, after I think there was a collision at the bench where that led to a fight. Potter was just standing by the side as if nothing was happening.
Not active at all. Like,
your players are getting involved in a fight, and as a leader, you can't get there to say, "Hey, step back or do something," or show that you're at least you're concerned. You're just standing there moping like nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. You're losing. You're drawing the game against West Ham, a game that you desperately need a win.
If you watch the match,
a Mourinho, a Conte, a Tuchel would not be on the seat. A Tuchel, a Mourinho, a Conte will stand up and shout at those boys. Ginger them to do better.
When I watched Chelsea West Ham match,
what did Potter do? Potter was just standing, moping. At the end, you see him clapping like this. Like, what is really going on? I say, manager is the problem right now in Chelsea. If Todd Bowley knows what is good for him,
I am not sure it's the management. I'm not sure it's the management.
I'm telling you,
not. I am not sure.
I am telling you.
See, the problem might come from the board, the Chelsea board, the entire Chelsea.
No, they have their own issues.
The entire Chelsea.
But the current problem we are facing right now on the field.
How will you have someone? Sorry, excuse me. How will you have someone like Aubameyang in your team? You have someone like what is it called? This guy that from Man City entered there.
Sterling, okay.
And you know if he scored 2 goals since January till now for one match. It's bad. He went and signed Fernandes.
Okay.
For 121
million pounds.
Okay. Which is very bad.
How
the
is
guy
it bad?
doesn't want the money. The amount is much.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Take a look at
I beg to disagree, sir.
Casemiro that is helping Manchester United.
I beg to disagree.
How much did Manchester United
I
sign
beg
Casemiro?
to disagree to that.
You cannot.
Fernandes is worth every money.
It's too much. 100 is too much.
He's worth every money.
How much did Manchester City sign Haaland? How much?
Well, there are still investigations on whether or not Manchester City were honest enough to tell us the actual amount.
Even if they were honest or they were not honest.
Okay.
How do you know about? Okay, what about Fernandes?
You. Didn't it seem suspicious to you that Man City would sign a player of Haaland's caliber for that amount?
It seems so.
What are we not saying? See, let's leave football bias for now. Let's leave sentiments aside for now and speak facts. I've watched Enzo play and I'm saying Enzo is worth every penny. Look, I
disagree on that. He doesn't want the money.
A tree cannot make a forest. I know people will be looking at the game against Dortmund and why didn't he stop the ball? Adeyemi. Listen to me. Enzo Fernandez was the last man standing. any mistake there or a mistimed tackle would have led to a red card and a penalty.
But try something first.
Oh please.
Try something.
Try
first.
what?
Let it be red card or yellow card.
Why would Chelsea? Why would the whole team go and attack and forget to defend? Blame the whole team for that. Blame the coach for his tactics, his wrong tactics instead.
Chelsea, they are not really doing well. I don't really know what's wrong. But for me, I'm suspecting the board, like the management, they have issues, like internal problems.
Okay.
It's not the coaching, it's not the players. Because they have quality players. Look at Joe Felix. No.
It's a coaching problem. I'm telling you.
They should be winning match. Even if they don't feel win match, they're supposed to score goals for their match. It's bad. Chelsea are now competing highest goal scorer with Haaland in Manchester City. Sure, you know. Haaland scored more than like 22 players.
It's a sad one. I know
they are
that
competing highest goal scorer with Haaland.
I know that
which is very bad.
I know that no good thing comes easy, no doubt. Even when Arsenal employed Arteta, it was like this, losing back to back, losing here and there. Sure. So it was like similar situation, but Arsenal trusted the process. But now, one thing is different.
Okay,
Arteta is way different. Even when Arteta was losing, you could see the annoyance in him and that he didn't want to lose. In fact, his body language alone was enough encouragement that the fans needed.
When Arteta came to Arsenal,
to say, okay, at least we are losing, but at least our coach is not behaving like someone who is comfortable losing. The one that you are losing and you are so calm, you are so relaxed, you are not behaving like. How do you want the fans to be motivated? How do you want them to feel like you are doing your job?
The man doesn't know what is.
It's a manager problem. And the earlier Todd realizes the manager and change him before it's. I think it's better for him because we are heading for relegation from what I'm seeing.
Chelsea. They will.
So I think
they will go to. If they continue using this pattern like the way they are playing their football right now, if they continue like this,
enough of Chelsea for now. Let's stop backlashing Chelsea. Let's talk about
Chelsea,
Manchester United. But before we talk about Manchester United, we'll go on a short break, and when we return, the discussion continues. Please stay tuned.
Now that you have registered for your PVC, it doesn't stop there. Ensure you pick up your PVC. Be alert. Join many Nigerians to vote credible leaders that will change the tide of this nation. Do not sell your vote. Remember, this is our future. Your vote is your voice.
This message is proudly brought to you by Thav Media Limited. Okay, my ever faithful football fans, you're welcome back from that short break. And like I said before we went on the break, we'll be talking about Manchester United. You know, how they've been able to look like a completely different team from the Manchester United we were used to before the coming of Erik ten Hag. I'll say a big congratulations to Erik ten Hag for a job well done, because personally as a Chelsea fan, I can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, I think I admire the Man U I'm seeing right now. The Man U I'm seeing right now, they are looking pretty much like the Manchester United we once knew back in the days. He's smiling right now because he's a Manchester United fan. People will soon go back to factory.
They are making me proud.
People will soon go back to factory default.
I should be smiling, bro.
Factory settings. Okay, so David, what is the secret of this Manchester United team we are seeing now? What are they doing differently now?
The difference is clear. Everybody know Manchester United, like what's in the help Man United and Casemiro, like the midfield. So we have what is this man name? Eriksen. We have Casemiro. We have someone like Fred in the midfield. So our team supposed to balance. Who go they win? That's who go they win match. That's who go they win match.
See.
When you go to the defense, you see somebody like this guy. What is it called? Martinez. You see this guy that have gone to World Cup final, Varane. You see, we have defense, we have midfield. So like this now, you don't balance. We go the flock.
But you feel
go the flock everybody.
But do you feel it's a good thing to depend solely on Casemiro? Because Casemiro is a player that actually is a very short-tempered person, and he picks up cards easily, red cards, and that will cost the team on the long run. So, with the kind of temperament Casemiro has, don't you think that should be a big concern for Manchester United going forward?
It is. But I believe with that Casemiro, but Man U will still If you see the win, you go see the win match. But I know it's hard.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there in the last game, and he lost.
When you talk about Manchester United, you talk about Casemiro. You understand? Man, you cannot go far without Casemiro. Yeah, the same. This thing that Casemiro is doing is what we were expecting from Ronaldo, but unfortunately, he couldn't meet up because of the age. You know, everybody in Manchester United.
Ronaldo that saved you people 2 seasons ago. See, I keep telling Man U fans, I say, if not for Ronaldo,
I'm a Ronaldo fan.
If not for Ronaldo and the hair 2 seasons ago, hey, only God knows where Man U would have been. I watch Man U games now. I saw him, Ronaldo would just turn up in business, just score that many goals, score important goals for people, and then at the end of the day, what do you pay him with? Betrayal. I'm telling you, I was so upset. Even if yes, I know he went out of the line by going to have an interview with Piers Morgan, you know, exposing some vital information about the club. That was out of the line, but someone had to say the truth.
But nobody betrayed Ronaldo in Manchester United. There's
really?
Something
you think so?
Yeah, there is a mistake he didn't want to accept.
Which was
the age. Like, he wanted to play all the matches. You know, in England, Ronaldo, if Ronaldo did your team now, everybody will want to play around Ronaldo in the team. Everybody wants to play. So if you check Manchester United match when Ronaldo been there, and now they are not playing the same pattern of football again. There is no cross and not again. Man, you know they do the cross ball.
So Man is playing more like a team now.
Yeah, they are passing. Even the corner.
And it showed in their game against Barcelona yesterday.
Even the corner kick they pass. So if now that's how Ronaldo been there. They want to cross everything for
every time.
Score every time. They want to play around him, and
so that limited it limited the influx of goals.
Thank you. And he no fit meet up because of the age. That was the problem.
Now so I get you. But that is not to say that Ronaldo is a complete liability. Ronaldo is a big player. He's a big player, but he's not in England at that age.
I beg you, let me hear. No. If to send a Man City go for better. Let me hear. If to send a Man City go, definitely. Because Guardiola for no the plan.
Definitely, he will be regretting not going to Manchester City.
He did.
Because before Man City signed Haaland, they wanted to sign him.
Yeah, sure.
So he respected Alex Ferguson and then came to Man U. Now look at what you paid him with.
Yeah. He seems that
shame on you. Shame on Man U.
You train him no play.
You be training shame. Shame.
Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea they tell Man U shame.
Shame on you people. Shame on Man U.
Go back to Chelsea fountain.
So please,
it just made me remember something.
Oh please,
it just made me remember
let's talk about Arsenal, please. Enough of Man U.
It just made me remember something.
Let's talk. David.
You know the words now.
Oh, David.
You know say Chelsea.
David.
They are not in Carabao Cup. They are not in FA Cup. Where would I even the Premier League? Know they who they top 10? No, they know they go Europa League. You know they go conference.
David.
You see,
according to the word of God.
Word of God, don't come for
we beat Benzema for the night, but joy comes in the morning.
Chelsea, I never tell you I know they preach.
We are pastors now. We don't know motivational speakers. Okay. Please, let's talk about Arsenal for now. Okay. And we want to know, please, David, I beg tell me, what is the worry Arsenal now? If like say the Arsenal, let's say the Arsenal will know.
That is the Arsenal.
Don't they come back?
The Arsenal will always know because
from the beginning of the season, Arsenal they give everybody woto.
I was like, one man told me like, leave Arsenal. Arsenal will not win Premier League. I was arguing that man. He wanted to say, okay, let's go for Arsenal, but I said no, so I don't bet. So Arsenal will not carry this Premier League. There's nothing that will make that. They will fuck up at the end. And see what is happening now. 3 weeks ago, Arsenal top Man City with 7 points. Clear. How come? You lose 7 points, now you will have the same points. And Pep Guardiola that we know cannot be on top of the Premier League table and lose it. I bet you he's going to win like 10 straight matches.
Personally,
to carry the Premier League.
Personally, I felt like Manchester City should have even topped the league even before now. Yeah. The game against Tottenham that they messed up. They messed up severally, but right now I think God gave them another grace and then this one now coming up against Nottingham Forest, they will trash Nottingham Forest. Definitely.
I said Man City that we know, Pep Guardiola
and Aston Villa. The Aston Villa team that Arsenal is playing next. Aston Villa is a wounded lion.
Person don't suppose to follow Arsenal. I said, person don't suppose to follow Arsenal.
So, David, what is going on with Arsenal now? Like, what went wrong? What is Arteta, doing wrong right now?
The last match Arsenal played, it was.
Is it tactics?
No. It was a defensive error because they wanted that back pass. That was
minus that back pass now,
and they forgotten that there is haaland.
Okay.
Haaland was there, standard 9. He was playing standard 9. He was not really falling.
Okay.
You understand? He was there, standard 9. And you people see Haaland and you are still doing a back pass. Someone that has long legs, someone that can collect the pass anytime. Why are you doing back pass? And no say Arsenal, not too their defense, not too strong. Like they played midfield. For now they use midfield too. You understand? So how you gonna use they do back pass for team where get Haaland?
Okay. So just before we draw the curtain on this Arsenal topic, it's a sad record to note for Arsenal fans that in over 6 to 7 meetings with Pep Guardiola and Arteta is yet to have a victory over Pep Guardiola in the Premier League.
Yes.
It's a sad one. It's a bad record. It's a bad record. Every time in the past 11 meetings with Manchester City, Arsenal has never gotten a draw. Not even a draw. They've all been losses. Either 3-0, 2-1, 1-0. Arsenal, what is going on? Well, we do hope that you get your mojo back and then keep banging in the goals. Don't you think this could be down to injuries right now for Arsenal? Thomas Partey not being fully fit, and then to add salt to the injury, they went to purchase Jorginho from Chelsea. Our Jorginho. Chelsea had to give. No. Arsenal are our London brothers. We need to give them a helping hand. So we have to give them Jorginho.
But since the history of Chelsea selling players to Arsenal,
there has never been a good signing. From Peter Cech to William.
And Arsenal don't want to learn. No, do you mean since this guy comes to Arsenal, they have not won match? They have not. Even the first leg, immediately they put him, they score.
Against Everton, exactly. Instantly. The Jorginho effect. It's called the Jorginho.
If all of from Chelsea come.
David, please. Let's draw the curtain on this show. Let's move over now to the fixtures for this weekend. All right.
Oh
so this weekend there are lots of interesting games coming up in the Premier League.
Who am I playing? Manchester United.
My friend, go and rest. Man, you are playing on Sunday.
With who now? Let me know.
Against Leicester, okay?
Wow.
But we're talking about the games on Saturday first. The game on Saturday is Arsenal are playing against Aston Villa. Aston Villa are home in that game. That game comes up at 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. David, what do you make of that game? What do you think is going to be the scoreline?
Arsenal, but the possibility for Arsenal to win the match is 90%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they lost their last game.
Lost their last game.
Forgetting that Aston Villa also lost their last game.
No. Arsenal will win.
Aston Villa. Aston Villa are playing at home. Don't forget to.
No, they will win.
Okay.
The possibility is 90%.
Aston Villa, you heard it.
Aston Villa.
Please come to my rescue again. Do it again. Do it again.
You see what Arsenal do?
Do it again. So the next game coming up on Saturday is Brentford up against Crystal Palace. Brentford that did it for me. They almost did it against Arsenal, but hard luck. So that game comes up at 4 p.m. on Saturday Nigerian time. So what do you think of that game? Brentford are playing home.
It looked like a draw match.
Draw match?
Yeah, of course.
Brentford are in form.
No. You see it now. It's Brentford. What of Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace are not that much in form.
I know, but they are trying. It's too small team. I'm seeing it as draw match.
Okay. Scoreline
should be 0-0-1-1.
0-0-1-1. Okay, the next game coming up there on Saturday, Brighton are up against Fulham. Two very unpredictable sides. Take note of the word unpredictable because these two teams this season have been so unpredictable. David, what do you make of that fixture?
Are currently in form.
Okay.
And they are at home. Is their home,
Fulham
right?
as well, yeah.
They're going to win Fulham.
Brighton win Fulham?
Yeah, sure. I believe that.
Scoreline?
Like 2-0.
Okay.
2-0, 1-0.
Okay. And then the next game coming up is my darling Chelsea. Oh, my darling team.
Another lose for the weekend.
Lord Jesus, you are.
How do you guys survive, sir?
How do you
guys survive?
Please, we are the best team in London, so leave us alone.
Just go and sit down.
Chelsea are playing against Southampton on Saturday. That game comes up by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. What do you make of that fixture? Chelsea are playing home.
Another lose for Chelsea.
Another loss for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Don't be biased.
I'm not.
Speak right now as a Chelsea fan.
What do you want me to say when Chelsea are not doing well?
So you feel after drawing and losing to Dortmund, Chelsea will still want to lose again at home?
It's possible because they are.
No, you're not being realistic. You are not being realistic.
It's possible. No. They know they.
With the current caliber of players we have signed and with the anger of the team currently for losing that game narrowly against Dortmund, I personally feel that the team would want a speedy, positive response.
Didn't you have those players when you play West Ham?
Yes, we
Didn't you
did.
have those players when you play Fulham?
So you feel nothing different to happen against Southampton?
Different.
Okay.
Nothing different.
Typical response from a typical Manchester United fan. I'm not surprised. So what's your scoreline in mind?
Like Manchester United, Leicester City.
No, Chelsea, Southampton.
Southampton will win Chelsea 3-1. 3-1. I know they score past one goal now.
Chelsea does suffer. Well, I don't blame him. All these things is see finish. It's called see finish. Our next game on Saturday is Everton against Leeds. Everton, that game comes up by 4 p.m. Everton are playing home to Leeds. What's your thoughts on that game?
Everton are one man Arsenal.
What are your thoughts?
Possibility for Everton to win the match is there, but
okay. They are playing home.
Everton to win or draw.
Okay.
Everton to win or draw, yeah.
Everton to win or draw. Okay, so Nottingham Forest are playing home to Manchester City, the current league leaders. Okay, tell me, that game comes up by 4 p.m. on Saturday Nigerian time. Tell me, David, what's your prediction for that game?
Haaland have like 4 goals in that match.
Okay.
Only Haaland to score 4.
Okay.
Only Haaland to score 4.
Manchester City to win by 4 goals to nil against Forest.
I will not be happy if I see something like 7-1, 8-1 for that match.
Okay.
That is what I expect from Barcelona.
All right. So our next game is Wolves up against Bournemouth, 4 p.m. as well, Nigerian time. Wolves are playing home at the Molyneux. So tell me, what's your prediction for that game?
The possibility for Bournemouth to win the match, because currently now Bournemouth they are in form. They are doing well. Like they won their last match.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. They won their last match.
So you see them upsetting Wolves?
Yeah.
Scoreline?
1-0.
1-0. All right. Last game on Saturday is going to be Newcastle playing against Liverpool. Liverpool look like a revamped team against Everton. The derby win 2-0. I think Gakpo getting his first goal of the season and in a Liverpool shirt. Congratulations to Gakpo. So, do you see any upset on that day? That game comes up by 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time, and Newcastle are playing at home.
That game is complicated, honestly. That game, Newcastle, you don't say Newcastle today in form now.
Yes, so.
And ask Liverpool will win them.
Liverpool win.
You use the experience to win them. Like maybe 3-2, 2-1, or you understand?
No, I need a specific scoreline from you now.
Okay, just leave it for 2-1.
2-1.
Liverpool are going to win the match.
Okay, so we are moving over now to fixtures for Sunday. On Sunday, we have just 2 fixtures in the Premier League. That's Manchester United up against Leicester. That game comes up by 3 p.m. Nigerian time. And Tottenham against West Ham. Tottenham are playing home. That game comes by 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So what are your predictions for Man U and Leicester City?
Another chance for Rashford to make
score goals, right?
To score, yeah.
Man, Rashford is in form now.
To create another history.
Rashford is in form. Crazy form right now.
I don't really understand. Like, if they want to bring the next Ballon d'Or list, at least
he should be considered.
Yes,
he should be considered. Yeah,
face to 5 name.
No, this is me being unbiased right now. He should be considered because I think Rashford has been up there
consistently.
Since after the World Cup, he has been up there.
Yeah, he has been. So
scoreline in mind. Man U Leicester.
Leicester cannot score us 1 goal. I trust our defense, so I'll flog them 4-0. Don't laugh, Nan. Why are you laughing?
Okay,
it's okay. When they get 4-0, they surprise because you know they score 1 goal. You know they score 1 goal.
I drag with you.
You don't need to drag.
Man U fans and pride, like this. Okay, Tottenham against West Ham. Tottenham are playing at home, White Hart Lane. Let's go. Any scoreline in mind?
This is for Tottenham to win because Tottenham lost to Leicester City last week. They came on Champions League.
Lost again.
So at least I believe they are going to win that match.
You see yourself? You see why I say you are being biased?
I'm not.
No, now. You just said now that Tottenham they lost to Leicester. They lost again at Champions League, so they should win the last game. So Chelsea drew and lost, and you are saying Chelsea cannot win.
Chelsea cannot.
The next game.
Even
no.
Tottenham won. I'm coming.
Serious bias. You're being biased right now.
I'm not biased.
No.
Tottenham won Man City before they lost the next
yes.
match. So who did Chelsea won before you played
that win against Man City, you and I know was just a flash in the pan. We know.
But there was a winning.
Even if we have a rematch of that game, 3 times, 4 times, they'll lose, and you know. Come on now, let's be honest now.
But at least they won.
Let's be honest.
They play the next match and lose.
I don't know if Man City drank Tombo for that game.
Win before they lose, they draw to West Ham.
Chelsea hasn't been in for, and you know this.
That is the reason why I'm saying you will not be able to restart.
History can start in a day now. Tomorrow now, Chelsea might not decide, okay, we want to start playing football, and then they win. It's possible. So be realistic sometimes. Don't be biased. Don't be sentimental. Okay.
People have signed almost how many players?
Oh, please. So, scoreline in mind, please, against the game between Tottenham and West Ham.
Tottenham West Ham is 2-0 match. Tottenham will win 2-0 today.
Okay. That's it for the fixtures that we have for the weekend. Thank you so much, my ever faithful viewers. Thank you so much. It's been a very, very smooth ride with you on the program. Today, I had an amazing time hanging around with you. I hope you did too. David, my man. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
And I think this is where we have to call it a wrap on the show for today. My name is Cyril Aloysius. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do. And after subscribing, turn on your notification bell so you get notified when we come online and drop new videos. And also don't forget to check us out on all our social media platforms. You could check us out on our YouTube, we are TAF TV on YouTube, and on Facebook, we are TAF TV. On Instagram, we are TAF TV _NG, and on Twitter, we are TAF TV. So it's a bye for now, and enjoy the rest of your day. Adios.